Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, that's put him in the driving seat, but there's a lot of football left in this one yet, believe me.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now the pass. Aguero. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
And it's Cuadrado. So what now? So good run down the left-hand side, cuts it out. They scored inside the first 10 minutes to give them a 1-0 lead. Cuadrado. They're guilty of lacking inventiveness here, it's all broken down. Hazard. Cuadrado. D'Alessandro. And it's Cuadrado. D'Alessandro. Passes it through. Cuadrado. Really struggling to influence the game.
Yeah, I think if he's going to make better progress, then he's going to need to find a little more space, and I think his team can help out by getting one or two others around him to give him a bit more support as well, because at this moment he's just been crowded out and he's not having the impact on the game that he should.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Now it's Aguero. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's neat. D'Alessandro. Luisao. Hazard. Knocks it towards the front. Cuadrado. Aguero. Aguero has a go! Forward it goes. Pumps it upfield. Away from immediate danger. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's Cuadrado. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to try his luck from so far out, but that was close. I mean, it kept the keeper on his toes.
D'Alessandro. Looks like a good ball through. Looking to shoot! It's there!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Juventus grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, look, I love watching games like this when both teams are given everything they've got to try and win it. This is all the makings of a cracker.
This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Cuadrado. Shapes the shoots! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. been taken short. Has a shot! Sticks it away! And they get themselves in front! Reached half-time. Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Here we go again. Decent progress down the left. Cuadrado. Aguero. Cuadrado. Looks to slip it through. And that's a goal kick. D'Alessandro. Oh, that's nicely done. Tries a through ball. Goes for it! They've scored! 2 to the good! They have breathing space!
Oh, that was a close call, but for me, he timed his run to absolute perfection there to stay just onside, and he's still a lot to do, you know, but I think he's tucked that away really well. Well, they've opened a nice gap at this stage, but there's nothing to stop them from trying to widen it a little further. It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
D'Alessandro. Aim forward. So there's the route one option. Goes long and forward. Cuadrado. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. It's got through. Fence has got rid of that. Penetration to go with all this possession. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. He's made sure that that won't get through. Cuadrado. United really alert to the danger. Tries to stroke it through. He's beaten the keeper. Fantastic! That is classic Kun Aguero! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Hazard, face to face with his opponent. They've done it!
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score. Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that was worth the effort. I mean, it was a long way out, but he caught it so well.
Cuadrado. He hits it! Oh, he's really drilled it.
And that's a very, very good strike too. I mean, he kept it very low where the keeper doesn't like it.
Cuadrado. Looks like a good ball through. Pumps it forwards. Boots it upfield. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. It's a long forward pass into the channel. Gets it out wide now. Hazard. So that's it. It is all over. So they bask in their win. A genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Oh, listen, if you've got that kind of power and that kind of pace in your team, I think you'll plough through most teams. Those central areas tend to be very congested, lots of traffic going on, but it wasn't a problem for them.
That's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye. So a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, it'll have to be RVP. Not only is he a scorer of great goals, but he's a great goal scorer too, and we shouldn't forget how skillful he is. Quick feet, and such a high level of technical ability.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Spoon forward. Roberto Baggio. Van Persie. He's off on a marauding run. This could fall anywhere. Marvellous goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Real Madrid take the early advantage. Now it's Van Persie. Where to from here? Away from immediate danger. That's offside. Yes, it is. Poor kick by the keeper, he's just given it straight back. Shapes to shoot. Oh, that's a waste.
Yeah, with him being under pressure from a couple of opponents, I thought he showed real determination to get some sort of attempted goal, and you have to give him credit at least for that.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? And it's Baggio. Tries a through ball. Lovely feet. Shoots! It's in! 2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Well, I think it takes real confidence and a natural technical ability to be able to do that. I think he made it look so easy, and it was anything but. I would have struggled with that big time.
Real Madrid take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Defence has got rid of that. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Van Persie, Roberto Baggio. It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Out for a throw-in. Pumps it forwards. Looks to slip it through. Here it comes. A glorious footwork. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Van Persie. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Bissau. It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Roberto Baggio. Now the pass. And it's Van Persie. Van Persie. Passes it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Roberto Baggio, who has made his impact already. And it's half-time here. whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Saved only by poor finishing.
Well, there's no messing about with this fella, is there? Just went straight down the middle. If only he could have applied the finish with the same conviction.
He's made sure that that won't get through. It'll be a throw-in. Forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Ball's out on the left now. Oh, lots to admire in the run and the defending. Keeper's got good distance on that.
We've got to see a real determination and purpose now if this deficit is to be recovered. No holding back and being patient about this challenge. It's time to roll the sleeves up and go for it.
It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Oh, that's a real stopper. He's put an end to the threat. Roberto Baggio. Well intercepted, really alert to the danger. It's Van Persie. Roberto Baggio looks to dink one in. Corner it is. Strong punch. Azar. Ball forward. What does he try from here? Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. He's gone for it! He can pounce on that! And in it goes! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now. Look, should they not get back into this game, the possession stats will hold the reason why. Everything is a bit rushed and frantic. They need someone to impose a more composed approach and just settle it down.
Roberto Baggio! The sheer brilliance of Roberto Baggio!
That's always a great sight, you know, on a football pitch. Nimble-footed, show great balance and a really cool head to finish. And that kind of dribbling is really smart.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Real Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they've got themselves into such a good position now with a 2-goal cushion. I wouldn't like to be in their dressing room if they let this one slip.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Looks like a good ball through. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, at least they've given themselves some hope with a shot from distance, but the keeper will welcome those all day. That's not going to trouble him.
Now it's Van Persie. Looks to slip it through. It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Shoots! Oh, and with style. And they are dragging it back. Game on again.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next. I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Can he put it away? It's come loose. Oh, in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
They've just got to get the ball into the box and hope.
And it's Baggio. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Well, maybe they're settling for what they have because they're not going to score from there.
He's away! Shot a goal! And that really should have hit the net. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Tries a through ball, has a swing at it, and that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?